I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch.
I know. Pink bra, green shirt, black waist belt. I figured we can maybe buy some on stream.
I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma
Hey
be
guys,
bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch. I'ma be bitch. I'm the bad witch. I'ma be rich. I'ma be switch.
diggity. Happy day. Alright. Found my vape. I know I'm gonna have to readjust since I have a tight waist. Today, Vibe Tribe, we are chilling. So feel free to chill, to vibe.
I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full truth and reality of ascension in this now. I invoke the angels and ascended masters to realign and heal all misused energy, to include the full restructuring of our DNA.
Add your name.
I invoke and dream awake worldwide release of all manipulating forces and beings who would control humanity, past, present, and future. I invoke and dream awake the influence of the ascended master realm and angels to intercede and raise the vibrations higher, to bring darkness into the light, raising the frequency of love and God consciousness on planet Earth in this now. I invoke and dream awake the ascension of planet Earth in this now.
Or a quantum scientific interpreter. that we should read the planetary energies for today. I'm sure that I've read the planetary energies as well. In a dream I had, the sun in Libra creates a queen cunt. Queen cunt. Let's define queen cunt. Quin. Cunt. like constant of my own understanding, of my own vibe. Oh, the page isn't responding. I meant of my own, maybe not understanding was the best word, but like you guys know that understanding, we're going to thesaurus understanding. Stiggity. So I created a spin wheel, and on this spin wheel I figured I'll spend a little bit more time with stream with you guys. So rather than lurk, we are going to replace lurk with tarot. Maybe. Hold on, let me think about that. No, we're gonna place it with cue ball. My dream come true, I'm a miracle.
Lasers aren't working. Get the cannon.
whenever your waist is slim fit. You know what I'm saying? Like slim fit, not whim fit, like whimsical, you know? Rather than whimsical, the opposite of whimsical is dedicated.
Made it out the trap and I'm never going back. My boy. I'm sick and tired of them testing me, pushing and they poking, always trying to get the best of me. Keep that motherfucking thing on me, ready to bang, homie. Feeling so unstoppable, chronicles of my life involve blunts full of chronic. Yeah, I'm like, smoke it up.
See, normally
Jump in the
got my cue ball. Are you guys ready to try again? I am. It landed on Cuba. Alright. Is it an animal? Is it an animal? Is it a vegetable? Is it a mineral? Or is it other? Or unknown? So it's almost like My Spy with like, is it I Spy with My Little Eye? Yet it is almost like ESP, where like some like telepathically like technologically freaking either reads my brainwaves and it also deducts. So in understanding, deduction deduction is a sense of making sense. Take it. Alright, Unknown. So I pick something in my head, and we answer 20 questions or so. Maybe a little bit more than 20 sometimes. Does it break if dropped is the first question.
Some of them reporting that they'd seen Martians landing in their backyard.
Let's say sometimes. Does it store information? Yes. Is it larger than a pound of butter? Yes. Question 5. Is it smaller than a loaf of bread? No. Well,
I knew that.
no. Is it electronic? Yes. I can make it look too easy, can I? Question 7. Is it a common household object? Common household. Yes.
Some of them reporting that they'd seen Martians.
Does it produce light? Sometimes. Question 9. Does it open? Let's say unknown. Is it black? Sometimes.
I knew that.
Is it heavy? Unknown.
Yo, Grizzly, we get tonight a bumbo clock, and you know. Yeah, man, the diamonds are bling. Yo, Grizzly, we get tonight a bumbo clock, Ed, you know. Yo, you know how the bumbo clock manifest, gang, you know.
Alright, is it larger than a bread box?
Manifest, yeah.
Yes.
Manifest.
Question 13. Is it motorized? Yes. How so? Is it fragile? Unknown. You guys, if you think you know what I guess, spam it in the chat. Don't be shy. Does it move? Yes. First, yeah.
The union of human and divine consciousness, weaved in the fabric of space and time.
Is it very large? Sometimes it's very large. Well, I would say maybe unknown, because so in sometimes it's not saying like sometimes like at like it. Anywho, can I lift it? Unknown. No. Yes. No. Sometimes unknown. Unknown. Is it used for transportation?
Divine consciousness, divine
Yes. Transportation. Well, unknown. Used for transportation. Unknown. Is it white? Sometimes. As the question is it black? Like, can it be refilled? Yeah.
divine consciousness, divine consciousness, divine consciousness.
It's an all-terrain vehicle. It's not an all-terrain vehicle. It's close though. It's in an all-terrain vehicle. All-terrain vehicle, question mark. I could. Unknown. Unknown. Oh, I have to answer yes or no? No. Alright, question 21.
There, dude.
Does it get wet? Yes. Is it colorful? Unknown. Is it dangerous? Unknown. Can it carry people? Yes. Does it roll? No. Alright. Gonna guess again. It's a space shuttle. A space shuttle. It is not a space shuttle. That's not what I had. Picked in my mind. But that it's close. It's close. It's close. It says first time, every time try. It says it's asking me if I want to try again. but we've played the game of the question box. Stiggity, stiggity. Oh, and I'm realizing now I need to grab my phone. Stiggity, stiggity. So we shall be right back. I'm back. I brought a little snack. So I had recently a brief hiatus from streaming and from publishing podcasts, and even, you know, kind of slowed down a little bit on posting. Anywho, some mini pencils. I already opened. Delicious, delicious, delicious. They're MIA. I fly like paper, yeah, I like planes. Catch me at the body, you know, busy summoning. If you come around here, you better not play. Said stiggity. Did you say stiggity? That's what I asked you. Then you said, you look like me, look at me like I'm boo-boo the fool. I asked you, you said words and things and stuff and such. Then you had a freaking stiggity answer though. Like, wow, what's reverse psychology? What's reverse intellectualism? What's reverse freaking repressism? If you call that compartmentalization, stiggity stiggity, where'd you hide that? And your Odyssey's back. Your favorite friendly entertainer, stiggity stiggity motivator with the vibes that are greater. So like and share. So shall we put on a little bit of makeup? Yeah? Alright, so check it out. It has a button on it.
The mind
everything.
Well, it's not a button, it's a switch.
Think we become.
I think. No. Yeah. 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 Oh, there we are. Alright, so I want to tell you a story, guys. So today, I went to Dollar General, and so, like, there was one or two people in front of me. It literally took, like, I had, like, a full-on conversation with the person behind me in line, and, you know, and still, I would, like, look ahead, and then, like, it was just, you know, I guess technical difficulties or whatnot. Anywho, if I was live, you would have been able to had a captured video and audio of the scenario. So I was in the store, and then finally it was, you know, my turn in line, and so I had, you know, put my stuff on the counter, and, you know, I'm starting to, I have a feeling she's gonna ask for my ID. Normally they just have me hold it up for them to, like, you know, to show them, like, you know, this is my ID. They would look at whatever number they would enter it and, you know, stating. And the chick was having, like, she was like, hold on, can I see it again? And I was like, here you go. And I just handed it to her. I was like, here you go. And she's sitting there, and I was like, the way that she's holding my ID. Alright, so this is like the side, you know, you hold the ID like this, right? She was like this. She was like leaning into it too. She was kind of like holding my ID like this, and she was like talking to me or whatnot. And, well, she wasn't talking to me, but she was talking to me with her body language. Very disrespectful. Very, almost like, oh, so there were two people in front of you in line? Really? Any hoodles. Two people, I may be even exaggerating whenever I say there was two people. Maybe I understand that there was just me and somebody walked to, you know, the register together, and I was like, no, you go ahead, you know? And so, anywho, you know, and being nice, courteous, being civilized, you know? So I get to the counter, and she's holding my ID, like, hold on. This is how she's holding my ID. She's holding my ID like this. And then she would grab it with her other hand, like other hand for a second, just so she could flip out her thumb like that, to be like, fuck you. Like, she was suggesting, like, fuck you. She was flipping me off. You know what I'm saying? I stayed quiet. And then, you know, I was like, do you need to scan my ID? And mind you, everyone around here knows who I am. So the fact that she's like making sure that she's like taking forever and acting like she doesn't know what she's doing, or not she, not she. I won't even call her a she. This was a chick, a chick person at, you know, at the register. An employee, a chick employee. Any hoodles. So I had already, like, I was calm. I wasn't upset or anything. I was, you know, normally you know, after, you know, you wait in line, or, you know, you're just at the store, you know, you're waiting to, you know, either, you know, there's space at self-checkout, or, you know, however they have it set up. And so, you know, pretty much, like, she was almost like treating me like I was like an alien or something. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, sort of. With just like how long she was taking and everything. I tried to be like nice. I was like, how, you know, how was your day? Like, how are you doing? Like, maybe a little bit of like small talk to make the chick feel more comfortable. Even though she's sitting here, she's holding my card like this. And the only time she would grab the corner of my card is to go like that. And I was like I almost wanted to like pause for a second and go like this. Like, do you like to just to see, like, just to make sure that everyone around me was aware of the moment of unstiggity, like of partialization. And I'm guessing it was maybe because of my skin color, you know. And any hoodles. Or I'm sorry, so any hoodles. She, or not she, the chick. Hands me my card, you know, finally, you know, scanned. It was just, you know, it was just a bottle of wine. And she scanned the bottle of wine. And I already had a $10 bill, you know, so I handed her the $10 bill. She gave me my change and everything, and I made sure that the transaction was had before I said anything. Because I began to walk out of the store, and then I stopped and I paused and I said, you know what? Your attitude. And then I looked at the whole store, and I noticed that there were 2 black people in line. And I said, you know what? There's a reality check that's going on right now. Just in general, I could, you know, I didn't say I could feel it, but I was just like, there's a reality check going on. And I'm sure that it has a lot to do with partialized certain attitudes. And I said, I hope your attitude is better, and I hope you have a better day. And I had paused, and I started talking, like, acknowledging the people in the line. I was like, this is absolutely blasphemous. Whether I'm, you know, but this is the difference. I understand how I had been treated, you know, as a growing celebrity online through Facebook or through whatever platform, or however people were finding out, being able to put 2 and 2 together in their mind and be like, put together like, oh, that who I am. Any hoodles. Who I am has nothing to do with the circumstance of my reaction to a public scenario in which I didn't feel as though I was being partialized. I didn't feel as though I was being, you know, look, I pick on people, you know, all the time. It's friendly, you know, and, you know, sarcastically, maybe, in some instances. In certain instances. Anywho, so I just pretty much said what I just said. And then I started like, and then I was like, and then mind you, the chick that was at the counter is a white chick. And then the chick behind me was a white chick. The chick behind her was a black chick. The chick behind her was a white chick. The person behind her was a black guy. You know, so as far as ratio, I mean, who knows? Figure deal. Understanding that I have seen similar scenarios happen to a black person standing in front of me in line, and then I get treated nicely. You know what I'm saying? So it just really, it's a matter of perspective, but definitely having to do with everything in the world, because in realizing that people may have a job here in the freaking real world here on the left, but their mind is somewhere else, but their perspective is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And people feel as though certain adherences requite some certain partialized subsidiary outlooks, which is like to each their own. I'm not going to sit there and combat that. But as a customer, as a paying customer, with respect. All right, so I had paused, and then the chick behind me, mind you, I had made sure that my transaction was already, you know, I already had my transaction. Full understanding, you know what I'm saying? And then the chick behind me is like, oh, shut up. And I did not raise my voice. I might have said the F word one time, and I had even apologized. Because, mind you, as long as I've been online for so many years, I'm aware that children watch me, and I like to be aware of the things that I say to where that it's not damaging to children. You know what is damaging to children? You know, too much cleavage and sexual innuendos. That's damaging to an innocent child. You know what I'm saying? That's damaging to people in general. I feel like the gay population has raised in some certain instances because of the way that said females on TV present themselves. Whether, you know, it's appearing to be things and stuff and such, or it's appearing to be unbeknownst to your like level of understanding, and it might be just like going right over your head. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I felt the need to mention that because even so, after I had apologized, because I said this is what I said. I said it is fucking unnecessary blasphemy to act a certain way as an employee. And I was talking to the chick, and then there is a dude that walks out of the office. He was like, I called the police. I was like, Great. I asked him, I said, can you print out some receipt paper? I'll write down my name, my information. Because, you know, for me to sit here and wait for the police to arrive to take care of a situation concerning a disrespectful employee that had insinuated a sexual to flip somebody off. I don't know if you know, but it is a certain sort of like sexual innuendo, derogatory derogatory and or sexual innuendo. There, I know my rights, and I know it. I'm aware of myself. If I acted or if I spoke out of line, I often will be myself in all cases of matter. The thing is, whenever you are yourself, you know what I'm saying, and then an instance like that happened, I was enraged. I was truly enraged. As a civilized individual, I was enraged. As a sober individual, I was enraged. I had walked out, and then for a minute I was like, you know what? No, this is ridiculous. I can't believe I've been treated this way. And so I walked back in to the store, and I said, hey, let me write down my phone number. Let me write down my name. Let me write down my information. Because if you really actually did call the police, you should get a citation, or you should get a strike on your name, because you wrongfully called the authorities whenever it wasn't even, like, literally, it wasn't a debacle, it wasn't a problem, it was just an employee realizing what was going on, and realizing as another white employee, the situation being unstiggity. So, unstiggity through his judgment, because I asked the lady, I said, why are you, whenever I returned, I said, why are you gonna hold the card like this? Why are you gonna hold the card and flip me off? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I can give you my information. The guy looked at me and says, I know who you are. Duh. Like, this is what I said at the beginning, but this is like partialized treatment beyond like partialized understanding, being like of a cesspool. Maybe they were like freaking raised by cats, to have like some old cat, what I'm saying, racist outlook or something like that. This is how the world is. Beyond the experience that I had in public, Let's die. I still have some pistachios. Honey roasted. Diggity. Oh, hon. So word versus word. So in this case, it would be word versus word, whether that be typed out or spoken. Stickity. Though it is a game. It is a game. Sorry there, buddy. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm sorry. Maybe find a new identity. A new name. At the very least. I kid. You know what I'm saying? Stickity. You guys on your phone? Oh, yeah, we already know. We're gonna beat Simon. You know what I'm saying? We beat it. We beat that. You know what I'm saying? Carol. sensational. Stiggity. He found federal.
The new era is upon us, my brothers and sisters. The time is now.
Hey. Aww. Wait. It's siren like a tornado alarm or something.
Many of us, I would submit, are both comfortably or uncomfortably numb. Sufficiently disparate problems. War, environmental degradation, mindless consumption, psychological dis-ease, psychological results in part from malignant manifestations of some very uniquely human existential concerns. But we are quite unique in our capacity for sophisticated, abstract, and symbolic fun. This enables us to do some spectacular things, to imagine things that do not exist, to transform our dreams into reality. And this sublime ability to transform the world in accordance with our desires render human beings consciousness or self-awareness and
Ree. What about Ree? B. E or draw 25. How am I gonna vote this? Lowercase e or draw 25. Who the fuck are you? That's what he said. Why are you looking at my reflection that way? Why are you questioning my reflection that way? Don't you know that's my and your honesty? Hey! Alright. And your honesty, you're a toy train, but you gotta transport people. So you gotta chugga 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 chugga.
Man.
You know what I'm saying, man. And your honesty, you are the angel from the dream of the nightmare of the it of the when mom says you're going to, when mom says she's going to she's going to, what is that? She's gonna call the secret shopper. You know what I'm saying? When your surroundings is too noisy, peace was never an option. Honestly, I just feel bad for that duck that thought that peace was never an option, because for all that duck knows, you know, a freaking chicken with a Glock or a freaking a chupacabra. There's number one. Stickity. When you're sounding too noisy. When the when the peace was never option. That's what you thought. Then the chupacabra came and murdered you in your home. And then you're like, oh, freaking shiitake. Maybe I should have got an oil change. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. But then also, if it was just your dog being like barking at vibes that they're maybe picking up from you in a different room, that's something smart. You know what I'm saying? Stick it all. Burp. Man, girl, woman, judge. Right though. Oh. How do you think of your new girlfriend? I think she's cute. Oh. That is nice. Impressive. Very nice. What the fuck? That, that had a lot of passion in that, you know what I'm saying? I had to jump off a brain. Jump off a brain or depressed kid. I think that went over my head. Say something smart, yeah, like, say something smart, Kowalski. A burp and dirt to the square of pie. These guys I was talking about, these guys over there, those guys are like, that's the smartest thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life. Why did my mother tell me a burp and dirt to the square of pie whenever I was like a child? Never mind. How do you think of your new girl? I think she is cute. I think she is cute. I'm there. Say something smart, Kowalski. A burp to the square of pie. Will this work? Never mind. Man, girl, woman, judge. Me, very impressive. Very nice. You know, Walter looking at the phone. Why does it take so long for her to respond? I was doing my laundry and I had to put my phone on the charger because I was watching friggin' motivational videos on YouTube of how to be a better dumbass. I'm just kidding. The Delphine has left. He cheated on me. Sorry, can we kiss? I don't want to be your boyfriend to be mad. Okay, then I hope you don't mind I taste like whiskey. Why does it take so long for her to respond? I think I'm mad. Eat. Fuck. I am dumb. How about no? I said, how about meh? You are dumb. So am I. Just chill. So I could chill. How about no? How about yeah? How about yeah? Yeah. Get out of my face, dude. Right? No, wrong. Downvote that shit real quick. Downvote it. To the right. Downvote that shit to the right. My 99 unfinished assignment. Meh. The teacher's there to kill you. I'm just a student. How dare you tell me to get back to the chopper? Fukwe. Why did it take so long for her to break bond? I'm done. Here. STEM teacher. Here, done unfinished assignments. It's like the spirit of the robot was in the you know, the Daddy!
Got 5 screens in your 86 Rivi. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Then you flip Snow White quick, fast, and a jiffy. Wiggy, 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 wiggy.
I got 21 bullets inside of this clip and I'm ready to unload this bitch. You a pussy ass buster, I will beat you up, but I know you gon' run off a snitch. I'm a certified goon, beat him up with the broom, sweep him up the one just like a witch. Over the with that tool, put some deep in that pool, used to pulling triggers, I don't flinch. Smoke his ass in the car, look like he in a hot box. I met her never cold, I stay with a hot glass. Put it in his mouth and I'm popping it like some pop rock. Rock it on your block and I'm turning it into my block. Knock his head off like a drop top. Got his brain looking like applesauce. If I hear you giving info to the popo, pull out the Draco and knock his lips off. You a pussy ass buster, you act like a feline. I don't keep the front door, I'm a creep from behind. Got the block hot while we throwing gang signs. I don't know about you, but they know I'm a bang man. I ain't talking about poo, but they know that I'm shy. Judge asked me if I'm guilty. I said, bitch, I might be. Southside stepping on them in some Nike. I'm on their ass, they better get white. Like I'm in the back pocket, that booty calling my name. Knocking pictures off the wall, I bet the neighbors know my name. She catch a nut like a glove, I ain't leaving no stain. She got that big whopper quarter on, she talking, give a fine. Pray I hear me, we creeping, goofing with my demons. Call a little buck, cause she carrying my semen. Itty flimming it, jimming it, blimmin' it. I just made up some words and it sounded dope, didn't it? Oh, shit's too big, I'm like, bitch, I'm about to fit in it. And if that pussy drop, then you know I gotta spit in it. Like a serial killer, you can say that I be killing. Cause in the wheelchair, jamming me and he feeling it. I be kinda like a G-Shock, big bang roll. Stomp him in a Reebok, you know how it go. Over days with no shower, I'm geeking off for the snow. You would thought it was a stripper, I'm pushing up with the pole. Right got more bitches in the girls' dome. Bullets never in the gun, they stay airborne. Rockstar rocking out with a medal. I told Shorty come and dance with the devil. Okay. Fuck retro machinery, guns looking like they came from the aliens. Push up on your block like Picasso, I started painting it. Body full of blood and them bullets gon' have them draining. Like I got a bitch over my knee, you know that I be spanking it. Down south, baby, ask anybody, I'm a dirty baby. They missing OT, made a girl go crazy. I do a broad day, lay 'em down in the pavement. I say neck that pussy, whack, I'm a big dog with a big bone. I want all of the smoke like Cheech and Chong. Push over that thing, bang, bang, do his dome. Better get back with that, slap a hoe like a pimp named Slick back. I ain't really with the chit chat, up it up and push the shit. I yell at that Michigan OT, whack his ass, put him on TV. Knock him out, whip it out, take a piece. And it's free SPN for the day he released. Right on.
Got 5 screens in your 86 Rivi. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Then you flip Snow White quick, fast, and a jiffy. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. When you buy new titties, do you spend
conflict in Palestine.
At the end of the day, when you're fighting a war, you are very liberal in what you're offering in terms of a post-war settlement. When you get down to the conference table when the war has ended and you have to start honouring your agreements, you then have to decide what's in your interest or not. And the British saw the Middle East as a Western flank for their power in India and their power in Asia in general.
The story of Britain's involvement in the Middle East and the ensuing struggle between Arab and Jew begins with her colonial past. At the beginning of the 20th century, King Edward VII ruled over a vast empire with interests in every part of the world.
India became increasingly important because it was the second pillar of British power in the world. Moving the Indian army about was extremely important in
and you did not take care of that.
Across the globe.
You did not take care of that. You slandered that at every cost. You have tried to shame that. You have tried to reverse psychology that in every sort of way.
With
to
this
try
aim
to
in mind,
partialize
Britain had
and
become the only European power
partialize
to establish a major
their
foothold
understanding
in the
and
Middle East,
their trust
in the principalities
from
around the
those
Persian Gulf, in
that
Aden,
would not
and in Egypt.
make that their intentions.
Britain had annexed Egypt from Turkey's Ottoman Empire in 1882, and by the time it was made a protectorate in 1914, Cairo had become the centre of British power in the Middle East.
Uphold and
the presence of imperial troops in the region was of vital strategic
security
importance.
To
the Ottoman Empire under Sultan Muhammad
the British
V
just
was
did
an
the
alliance
exact
with Britain's
opposite
much
for
feared
so many
rival,
years.
Germany.
Yet they think as though
Together
India
with the
has
Austro-Hungarian
some sort of loyalty
Empire,
to
these
Great
countries
Britain,
made up the Central Powers,
or America,
and pitted
that,
against them
with
the
the
three
very
allies,
bare minimum
Britain, France,
that
and
they
Russia.
have done in all the funds
from the Ottoman capital,
I'm just saying,
Constantinople in Turkey, the Sultan ruled over the last of the great Islamic empires. It had been in almost terminal decline for decades. Yet the fate of the Ottoman Empire was to be sealed by the outbreak of the First World War in August 1914. In Europe, Germany's rapid advance was halted by Britain and France along the coast. In the east, Russia's war against Germany and Austria-Hungary also reached deadlock. The powerful weapons of the industrial age were killing thousands of men in the trenches of every army.
All of the leading powers expected the war to be over within a matter of months.
Do you flip Snow White quick? Like you went at your fat. Wiggy.
It was the empire on which the sun never sets. By the turn of the 20th century, the British Empire covered 10 million square miles and ruled over more than 400 million people. 2 world wars, however, changed all that. Bankrupt and broken, with independence movements on the rise, the empire's days were numbered. Britain's biggest and most important possession, India, was viewed as the jewel in the crown of the empire. In the 1930s and 40s, the Indian independence movement picked up steam under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi and other revolutionary leaders. Gandhi's movement eventually succeeded when the UK government separated British India along religious lines into the 2 independent states of India and Pakistan in 1947. Burma, which was also part of British India, and Sri Lanka gained their independence the following year in 1948. Britain also announced that it would withdraw from British Palestine in 1948 and asked the United Nations to solve the region's complex problems. Although Egypt had already gained independence, British troops continued to be stationed on the country's Suez Canal, a vital waterway between Europe and Asia. When Egypt nationalised the canal, Britain, working with France and Israel, invaded. Global outrage and US pressure forced Britain into a humiliating withdrawal of its forces. In 1957, Britain granted independence to the Federation of Malaya, who had been fighting for it since 1948. That same year, in Africa, the Gold Coast won independence as Ghana and left the British Empire. Meanwhile, in the Mediterranean, conflict between Greek Cypriot nationalists and the British ended in 1960, leading to an independent
So
Cyprus.
Ghana and Cyprus were
3 years
no
later,
longer
the newly separated
a part
Singapore,
of
Sarawak,
the
and North Borneo
old
joined Malaya to form Malaysia. Following its failed attempt at integration with Britain, the island of Malta officially became independent in 1964. By 1968, the remaining colonies in Africa, except for self-governing Southern Rhodesia, were all granted independence. Most of the Caribbean territories achieved independence through the 70s and 80s, although Jamaica and Trinidad had previously departed from the West Indies Federation in 1961 and 1962, respectively. Fiji was the first of Britain's Western Pacific territories to gain its independence in 1970. The New Hebrides was the last, becoming the Republic of Vanuatu in 1980. The same year, Britain's last African colony, Southern Rhodesia, became the independent nation of Zimbabwe. In 1898, Britain obtained a 99-year lease for Hong Kong from the Qing dynasty following the Second Opium War. Upon the expiration of the lease in 1997, Britain agreed to transfer Hong Kong's sovereignty to China. The handover ceremony on July 1st marks the symbolic end of Britain's empire.
Stiggity. So we have learned some stuff. Stiggity. We've been on for an hour and a half. So let us spin the wheel again. Play around with Here to me looking at the year sixes touching the top of the door frame. $99 assignment. Lazy me. Whoa, look at her. Ah, that's hot. Well, look at the size of her. That's real hot. Tell it to Virginia. You're beating, bitch. I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off back to Virginia where you came from. Oh, when is the weekend? You're speeding, Brittany. I'm gonna pay $100 to fuck up. After a shoot on the test 0.03 seconds ago because I didn't study at all. 99 is cinnamon. Lazy me. Year 2. Me looking at the year 6's touching the top of the door frame. Meh. Oh, and wait, that you give. I'll have to look it back over because I didn't even reread it. Me when I see my enemy walk in, but they look at me. You are the lobby leader. Your task is to select a game mode, make game settings, and start the game. The others are waiting for you. Me walking in. I'm so hungry! When your teacher gives you pop quiz for no reason, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. And I'm so hungry! Walks inside quickly, freaking rips the door off the hinges. 2 years, me when mom buys me macas with the toy and the Happy Meal. The government must have gave you a bonus this month. Yeah! Yay! I'm just chilling. Do you hear that bullshit on the radio? My mom with my report card. Me. I'm pretending I don't hear you. La 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 la. Well, that was insincere. Me walking when I'm so hungry. Rip the hinges off this shit. 2 years of me when mom buys me macas and a toy and the Happy Meal. That, Mom, you're so smart. My mom was my report card. Me. About to try to pinch your ass when you're on the camera there. And you're not looking, you're just not paying attention. And number 4 is a great rocket. You see that, guys? I hope they don't mind when they taste like whiskey. I hope they don't mind whenever you get a number 5 point of view of my asshole there from the Great Rocket point of view. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this. Alright. One more spin. Ow. I got pink. I got pink on. I got green on. I got black on. Yeah, why do you still look so damn insane? You look at me like, hey Ross, your outfit is just crazy. Are you saying I'm crazy? Thank you. Word verse word. Diggity, diggity. Regal toes. I feel my toes in my chest. I'm sorry, I feel my toes in my tummy. What was it? Various? Tremendous. Learn. Tiggity, tiggity. I must tinkle. I have to pee so bad. Alright. I'm gonna tinkle real quick. Oh, it's your turn. Or is it my turn? Is it my turn still? Alright. I shall BRB. Tiggity, tiggity. BRB. Must tinkle.
This time I won't live in it. I'm just. I've been running. That's why these bitches on me. Bitch, I got no feelings to go. I've been running up to here, I got no ceilings to go. I mean for real, fuck how you feel. Fuck you too sensitive. That's why these bitches on me. And every day I wake up celebrating shit. Why? Cause I just dodged the bullet from a crazy bitch. I stuck to my guns, that's what made me rich. That's what put me on, that's what got me here. That's what made me this. And everything. That's why these bitches on me. On my face.
I know I was muted, but I say, be sure to follow, like, share your favorite feeling for entertainers. Stickity motivated with the vibes that are greater. And your Odyssey, aka Jenny B. And I shall talk to you next time.
Yeah.